So here are the four pieces that I've come up with. I've got some other bits picked out to attach to the got the three main elements there, and I just want to put some more details in because these are larger than the 4-inch one that I was working off of. I've tried to choose pieces that will help tie the four collages together as part of a series. You can see me right now, I'm going through some of my stash of texture. And here's a little magic. You spray that with water and you'll see what it'll look like. So that was molding paste on tissue. Okay, and you can see just off to the side here, I've got my phone. I've taken pictures of these compositions and the elements before I pick them up because otherwise I'll lose track of what I meant to do, but I do sometimes edit, as you can see me doing here as I go along. Editing as I go. This is my least favorite of the compositions, even though I really love this light blue pattern on the right. There's something about it that I just can't get it to work, and I can't figure out, and it's like the problem child of all of these pieces. So I keep working at it, and I keep trying to fix it and fix it and fix it, and I'll come back to it in a little while. I think this bit was helpful. And here I'm going to weed out some of the excess tissue from around that molding paste. It does almost disappear, but against darker backgrounds, it does leave sort of a hazy effect, so I like to weed out when I can. So I want to put music on at this point for a little while. So I've got the major elements and a few other little bits added to my collages now, and I'm just about done, but I realized that something was missing from the original composition that I looked at, and that was a bit of line, and I really liked the line in the composition, so I'm just adding some lines onto these that I like. The first three were really easy, and then the last one, well, again, this was my least favorite again. So I've decided what I really don't like is that black and white paper, and I'm going to change it over for something else. And I've chosen a paper here that I like. And I go to stick it down, and I put down some matte medium, and it doesn't stick. So then I try some more matte medium, and then it still won't stick. So then I tried a whole lot of matte gel, and I mean, I really slathered it on. And finally I got this paper to stick down. And a little while later, I took one of the scraps and I spritzed something on the back of it, and there's something that was repelling the water in the medium. And this paper, it's a vintage music paper. I don't know if it's wax or oil or what, but at this point I believe it's stuck down well enough I'll have to check it tomorrow and make sure that it's actually adhered. This is like demon paper. So it's also cursed the rest of the painting. You'll see I'm just about to try to clean something up here and then I destroy that blue bit. So I have to use some more of the demon paper to cover that damage up. And I do like how it looks at the end, but that paper just really drove me. So I decided now I add my line. I decide I want a teal and I need to dry it a bit more. And I try the teal and that's just not working. And I go over it with a darker blue. And I believe I've saved it. So here are the 4 separate collages that have been inspired by that individual collage in my journal. Obviously they're a bit more complex than that one was, but the major part of the composition of 3 main papers gave me my starting point for these.